Hey, sweets. Okay, so today I was thinking that I will just do a little story time. I don't know if anyone else is feeling like a little off with the seasons shifting and the seasonal depression and whatnot. I mean, I'm feeling pretty great. I'm starting to feel more like myself again, but yeah, I just feel like I'm kind of reacclimating to life or something. But okay, so story time. So I recently started seeing someone. So it took me 2 years. It's been 2 years since my last breakup, and probably like a year and 3 months that I've been open to dating. But obviously, I'm not going to settle for anyone. I've been looking for something great, not something decent, something outstanding and like a right match for me. I'd 100% rather be alone than be with the wrong person. So, all that being said, I met someone who I've been seeing and we've gone on like 7 dates, I think, and it's been a month. So today I'm gonna do a story time on how we met. Okay, so I have a friend, we'll call him A, and A has a best friend who we'll call B. So, and B is the guy that I'm seeing. But how it goes is, so A introduced me to B, like, I'm gonna say in 2019. So we've known each other for like 4 years. We've hung out, but it's always with A or like in a group of people. And really like, it's only been a handful of times. And like, I always thought he was a nice guy, but I never really thought of him romantically. I mean, maybe it like swiped my mind. Like, it was considered very briefly. And so anyways, it's been 4 years since I met him, and whenever I see A will often bring up B. He'll just be like, oh, B is doing well, B this, B that. And one day he tells me, oh, B has a girlfriend. That was probably about 7 months ago. I can't remember exactly, but he told me that B had a girlfriend. And I remember I did feel happy for B, like, oh, that's great. But a little part of me was like, dang it, I missed my chance. Okay, let's be honest. A part of me was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. And I remember kind of being like, wow, I'm surprised by how much, like, I kind of am wishing in my head he didn't have a girlfriend. And I kind of feel like I missed my opportunity. So that happened, but life went on. And then it was probably like 4 or 5 months ago, that A tells me, oh, B and his girlfriend broke up. And again, like, in the moment, I don't know if I was thinking too much, but I do think there was a little part of me that was like, oh, nice. Like, oh, that's too bad, but also that's kind of awesome. I just thought that in my head. I didn't say anything to A about it. And then, so shortly after, maybe a month or two after I find out that B and his girlfriend broke up, I am on Bumble and I see him on there. And I had actually seen B on there before, but normally I would swipe left. I think I would swipe left because it's like, okay, we have the mutual friend. Like, I didn't want things to be awkward. And I don't know. I just felt like I don't want to muddy the waters. I would typically swipe no. But I think that what happened is, like, now that I knew that he had somewhat recently had a girlfriend, I'm like, okay, well, time might be of the essence. I'm swiping right this time. I'm not going to wait to bump into him in person. So we match. And I remember feeling really excited. Like, I felt really excited just that we matched. Which that in itself does make me wonder if a part of why I never swiped right on him was a fear of not matching. We match, and basically immediately I texted A just to see if he was cool with us going on a date, because A is a really close friend, and like, I would like that courtesy if that situation happened with one of my friends. So yeah, so I message him and he responds like very positively. He was really excited about it. Like, you both are great people. Yeah. So the window of opportunity actually for me to message him on Bumble had run out, but he had extended me. So that was another thing where I was like, okay, well, he extended me. He's definitely interested. So then I message him and we start chatting, and pretty quickly he asked me on a date, and like the way he asked me, he was so direct and like well organized is how I felt. And I was like, great. So yeah, I was super excited. Like, y'all, I got dressed. I was wearing this adorable like blue short dress, these high suede boots, a hat. I got my nails done, like pink nail extensions. I was looking good. Like I put full effort in. I do not put that effort into any dates. I've shown up to dates in a sweatshirt, but like on this date, I was putting in the effort, and I was excited to be putting in the effort. So like everything leading up to it is like standing out to me. Not only do I have a wonderful review from a friend, I already know him. Like, I feel so excited. I'm actually wanting to get cute for this. Yeah, and I just know that he's very smart and just has a lot going on, similar to myself. So yeah, so I was feeling so excited. So the first date is at a sushi restaurant. So I show up, we meet each other there. I mean, we've already met in person before, but it had been like a year since I had probably last seen him. 2 years maybe since I had last seen him. And we had an awesome time. Like, the conversation was so easy. It was just fun. After, I have a membership at a social club. So we went to the social club and we just talked and had a drink, and then there was a dance party going on there. So we went to the dance party, and really like neither of us wanted the night to end, but both of us had to be up early in the morning. So we said goodbye. I knew that he had to be up early the next morning, and so did I. So the next day, like, I was really busy. As I mentioned, he was busy. So he never messaged me and I didn't message him. And at that time, I really didn't think much of it. But then the next day comes, so 2 days after the date, and he hadn't messaged me. And I guess typically I'm just used to the man messaging me first after the date. But he hadn't messaged me, and it's day 2 now. So I think like around 1 p.m. on the second day after the date, I sent him a message. He had asked me for some links that I had just brought up. So I sent him those links. And then I also, of course, said like, thanks for the great date. I had so fun, and I hope to see you again soon. So I send that. I'm anxiously awaiting a reply, and hours pass, no reply. I wake up in the morning, no reply. 24 hours goes by, no reply. I think like around the 24-hour mark, I was kind of like, he's not replying. And then, a full week goes by, and I remember it hitting me like, it's probably been a week at this point. And he never responded. I was pretty shocked. Like, I was shocked that I was so off. Like, I really felt like we both had this wonderful time, and it was like, am I a little delusional? Like, how did I not read that he wouldn't respond to me when I messaged him, or like that he wouldn't message me? I just thought the exact opposite. And that's where I'm going to leave it for this week. So you'll have to tune in next week to find out what happens. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry this video was a little late. Y'all, life has just been a lot. There's a lot going on in the best way. Like, it's awesome. There's so much I want to do that I need to start cutting some of the things out, or like finding a better way. But yeah, we'll get there. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself a hug. You're doing great. You got this. You got this. Have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all next week with the rest of the story. Bye.